Hello, everybody. My name is Sofia Moreno Jaimes, and today I'm going to interview teacher Juan. He is a teacher. He is giving classes online for A1 and A2 students. So now we are going to continue and proceed with the questions and the interview that I prepared for you, Juan. So we are going to start with the first question, and it is, what are the biggest problems that Colombia face in becoming a bilingual country?
Hi, Sophie. One of the biggest problems in the unequal access to quality English education, many public schools have limited resources, large class, and lack of qualified English teachers. Students in rural areas often have fewer opportunities to learn English than students in urban areas.
That's true. That's very, very true. Unfortunately, Colombia doesn't have like an equal context for everyone regarding education. I completely
Yeah.
agree with your answer. Now, do you think that bilingualism policies have helped students learn English? Why or why not?
I think yes, bilingualism policies have helped increase the importance of English in schools and have provided guidelines for teaching. However, their impact has been limited because not all schools have the resource and support needed to achieve the expect results.
That's true. I was talking with someone the other day, and that person was telling me how these policies have helped them to like teach in a better way English, but
Mhm.
there are still some limitations in schools that make very hard for teachers to achieve the expected results of the policies. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. And do you think that the basic learning rights of English is easy for teachers to use in a classroom?
The basic learning rights provide clear learning goals, which can help teachers organize their lessons. However, some teachers may find them difficult to implement because of limited materials and the time constraints or different student learning levels.
That's true. And do the basic learning rights help students to improve their English skills? If you think
Yes,
that, can you please explain?
yes, and they help students by establishing clear expectations for what they should learn at a grade level. They encourage the development of listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills, although success depends of how they are implemented in the classroom.
That's true. That's very true. That everything depends on um, the skills and the expectation, and of course, each grade of like the level of grade that you are teaching, right? Continuing with the following question, does the suggested English curriculum meet the needs of Columbia students?
The curriculums provide a useful framework for English teaching, but it may not fully address the needs of all students. Difference in resource, learning environment, and student backgrounds can make it difficult to apply to curriculum equally across the country.
I agree with you. Unfortunately, the needs are very different in each department of Colombia, in each region. So definitely, it provides a useful tool, but it doesn't necessarily help all the needs of all the students because it's too general.
Yeah,
So now, what changes would you make to the English curriculum for grades 6 to 11 in high
I
school?
will include more activities related to student daily lives and local cultures. I will also add more technology-based learning opportunities and provide greater flexibility, flexibility so teachers can adapt lessons to their students' needs, you know?
Yeah, I agree. I think that flexibility helps students and also teachers to navigate the different type of teaching and learning ways that students have and teachers have too. I agree with that. And we have two more questions. Thank you so much for answering all your questions.
Mhm.
How can technology help students learn English more effectively?
That's a good question. Technology can make learning more interactive and engaging through videos, apps, games, and online resources. It also gives its students more opportunities to practice English outside the classroom and learn in their own space.
I agree. Right now, technology has like two sides of the coin. Some teachers want to include more technology tools, digital learning tools to the classes, others not because AI, and they think that students are actually not learning, but I think they have like a very useful way to improve a students' learning because they are learning at their own pace.
Mhm.
And finally, how can schools better support students with special education needs in English classes?
Schools can provide adapted materials, assistive technology, and additional support from trained teachers. Creating inclusive classrooms and using different teaching strategies can help ensure that all students have the opportunity to learn English successfully.
That's true. Well, thank you very much, Juan, for your
Thank you
time. I
for
know that
you,
you have a very
Sofia.
yes, thank you. And yeah, this was my interview for English teacher, and my name is Sofia Moreno Jaimes. Thank you.
Okay.